Good morning, guys. Today I want to start on the Easter stuff for the kids, and they need to cut up some grass. Hi! Because we don't have any, and I'm not going to go to the store just to buy some grass. And we only need just a little bit, so I'm going to have them cut it into strips and crunch it up, and act like it's grass. We have a bunch of paper, and I didn't get just green. I had the kids get, I wanted light blue, but I told them blue, yellow, and green, and I'll probably have them get some pink too, just so it's like springy colors, and then they can have their fake grass that they make themselves. So I'm gonna let them do that. I'm gonna start on some activities today so they can have things to do. And while they're doing that, I am going to clean out the fridge. But first I want to show you my shirt. This is one of the shirts that I got at Goodwill. I got an entire set of clothes just so I can not go to the store again to ever buy clothes again until I lose probably about 50 pounds. So I have from now until about 50 pounds. And even then, I think that I could still be able to wear most of the clothes that I bought. So this is an example of one of the shirts that are too small for me, but I'm going to wear it anyway. So I'm just going to show you. It's too small. It's a little tight around here. So I don't like it so tight, but it's a really high quality shirt, a really nice shirt. I like it a lot. And in about probably 15 pounds, this is going to look really good. Right now, it's too tight, and I know that. But I didn't want to eat too much today. And, I'm always wearing stretchy pants instead of my jeans, because my jeans are real baggy in the waist and tight in the legs. So I thought, let me just wear this today, keep myself from eating too much. So I'm going to start on activities for the kids and my activity for the fridge. Let's look at the fridge, see what we're dealing with here. Okay, turn on the light so I can see. So we didn't buy the most optimal fridge for us. We still have milk, yay, can still make coffee. When we run out, I'm gonna have to drink this regular milk if I run out of this, because this 50-50 is gonna make me sick and hurt my stomach. So it just needs to be organized better. So, and there's really nothing I can do about this. Oh, and I bought too much meat one day, and the meat actually stuck to the bottom of that. We just don't have a lot of space. So, fruits and vegetables, and I got yummy, and these are fruit, I think. Juicy juice, yeah. So those are for the kids. And some freezer packs for going out. But yeah, I just don't have a lot of space with this type of fridge. The fridge that we had in Israel, we thought it was going to be our forever fridge. We thought we were going to live there forever. It was amazing. It had 2 double doors in the front and 2 double doors on the bottom. So we had 2 different freezers on the bottom, and it just held everything that we needed. I could never fill that thing up. Even when we got back from the store and we filled it up, it was never full. And I love that fridge. The only thing that it didn't have was the water and the ice maker, which is amazing, I have to say. It's nice to come here and get water and ice. I also want to make room so that we have, I want to put this in there, and I want to put this in there, and I have another one, and I want to put this in there. I want to have drinks on the ready, so the more water and juice, like lemonade and Kool-Aid that I drink and tea that I drink, the less food that I eat. And right now, I would like to stay on my diet and eat less, so that's something I need to do. I've got 3 different bags of cereal here that I need to find containers for. And I also think I'm gonna start using you see that container? It's a really big container. It's maybe a gallon. Pickle container. I think I'm gonna start using those containers as dry food storage. when I can. I know it's probably not good for like flour. I don't want to you have to keep it in very, very tight for flour. But like beans and stuff that we use often and stuff like that, that's their drink station. So yeah, and this is our drink station. But we encourage them to, hey, go to your drink station and get some drinks. So we have a bunch of like creamy sauces up here. And that's not the optimal thing that we want to do with it. We want to put drinks up there. And it's just not organized very well. We have like just random dairy and just other, and then we got a cat over here. I am emptying, as you can see, all those purple boxes. These Plum Organic, it's a, excuse me, it's a 6-pack of plum carrot organic squeezy. And the kids are not sick of this. They have eaten it every single day, at least one a day. It has half an apple and 3/4 of a carrot in one pouch. So 50 calories. They eat it for a snack. They're gonna have one right now, and they're eating an oat bar right now. So that is their little snack before they start on their project.
I have no problem opening these.
No, you don't. Just feel it. So you still like these? Abigail didn't like it at first, and then she loved it. She called it a drink.
The other ones.
Yeah, the other one has beans in it.
Yeah.
The other one they don't like so much. It has white beans and pumpkin and something else in it, and it really isn't very good, and they don't like it. I'll probably end up putting it in soup, squeezing it out in some soup, just so we can eat it and without wasting it, because there's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly good. They're organic. So she says no. She says no.
I am not going to eat the soup that you poured in. Never.
They'll never know. So I just refilled the snack cabinet. There's snacks up here. So they have this. That is all gone. All of those boxes, 6 per box, is right there. And they have some just snacks. These are really
crispy treats. Abigail
really
hates,
nice.
but I love.
Yeah, she loves these little teeters. So we got some bars, got them at Aldi, got this I think at Walmart, and some more different bars. We are not usually used to buying a lot of canned food because there's not a lot of canned food selection in Israel. I mean, basic stuff. Not a whole lot of canned food. So they have a lot of bulk and stuff, peas and beans and rice, stuff like that. They have a lot of bulk. I have started to buy stuff like that now again, and I want to put it in some pretty containers. And like that, I like that little rice container right there. But yeah, I'm starting to fill up the pantry with some canned foods now. Okay, I think that's all. I have it pretty well situated in here. You can look, it's not the best, but got coffee to last for a year. And that's not all. That whole thing down there is filled with coffee. I also have more squeezies in that basket. That is filled with food. The only thing that I really worry about, like all these are sauces and peanut butter. It's really nice. I got some dry goods up here and some nuts and sauces, some milks, the Easter stuff, some rice, spaghetti, and all of the non-gluten stuff and the sugar and stuff we don't use a whole lot just for baking. We also have almond flour and stuff up there. So we do have stuff to make stuff.
I ate 4 squeezies and 1 bar.
What'd you eat 4 for?
4 squeezies.
Oh, okay.
Yummy.
All right, we're gonna start on some more projects now. Abigail drew all of these. So instead of getting rid of them, Rafael must have drew this one, kitty cats. Instead of getting rid of them, we're just going to cut them up So cute. Oh, wow. It's like an elephant, kinda. I remember she drew this one. That's nice. And that looks like the world. Okay. So we're gonna cut all these into strips for our baskets. So what this has taught me, and taught me early, thankfully, is that we definitely need to get a freezer. And I am going to definitely stock up on some food and keep stocking up on food, especially when I can get it discounted, and freeze it and cook it, because it's a better way of not having to worry. You'll always have food. The only thing you have to worry about is the power going out, which if you have a generator, you don't really have to worry about that because it kicks on. This has taught me to treat our food storage a little bit more, focused to the food storage. Because what if we weren't able to buy groceries for 6 months? We would have to severely ration the food right now, and I'm not sure that we would be able to do that, because usually you just go about things until you get to your last month and you're like, wait a minute, we're almost out of food, what are we gonna do? But what if we had to stay home for 6 months? This is going to go on for the next year. This isn't going to be just over. China's going to have to be in quarantine until everybody is done with this, you know what I mean? Around the world. They were the first ones, so they're going to be in the quarantine the longest. What if we did have to stay in for 6 months and we didn't have adequate food storage? It is a little scary. And I'm also worrying about, like, next month when we go to buy more groceries for the fresh food, the produce and the eggs and the milk. When we go to buy all that stuff, is it going to be worse then? Like, am I going to wait a month and it's actually going to be a worse time to go than if I went now? And I don't really want to go now. I don't want to leave the house. So I'm a little worried about that. I'm not stressing too much over it, but it does worry me a little bit. I'm not going to stress over it too much. Like, I'm not going to buy up the entire store when we finally do some food storage. I'm just going to have probably enough food for us to last comfortably for 6 months and keep rotating that in and out. And also so we don't have to go to the grocery store so much. Neither one of us like going to buy groceries. Kids don't like it either. Abigail will go because she likes going places with me, but the kids don't like it. I don't like it. When I find sales or when I sit down and I really shop for the sales, it's a good idea to just go ahead and buy in bulk when I get things that are super cheap. And we have a Winn-Dixie and they sell on the weekends or once a week. They sell meats for buy one get one free, and it's always a different type of meat. One day it'll be pork, one day it'll be steaks. So that's when I need to like shop for those things and just put them in the freezer. Right now, you cannot buy a freezer, not in this area, not for about 500 miles away. There are no freezers that I have seen online. There are probably freezers somewhere in some store somewhere, but I'm not going to go shopping for it. I'm going to wait until all this blows over and they get more shipments of everything, and we're going to buy a freezer, and we're going to take it a little bit more seriously. Just one freezer. We'll probably have one more cabinet for food, and that's it. I'm not going to buy a bunker or anything, but I'm going to make sure that we have enough food so that if something like this happens again, that we're not going to be like running around looking for some toilet paper. You know what I mean? We don't have any problems with toilet paper. We bought it way before this even went on. I had it delivered because I needed to fill my delivery with a little bit more money to get free shipping. So that's what I did. I bought stuff that I already needed, like paper towels and toilet paper. So I already had that. So thankfully we're not out of that, but they are pretty much, it's going for $1 and $2 a roll for toilet paper online. And Amazon is sold out of their brand, which is the cheapest. So it's $1 and $2 a roll. It's a lot of money. Okay, finishing organizing all of our stuff. Sorry, I keep scratching my face, and because this makeup just makes me itch anymore. I can't I've tried 3 different kinds and they all just make my face itchy. It makes me itch. So I'm allergic to something in it. Ann Bingham sent us a bunch of organizing stuff. And not only that, I'll hold it out here because I don't want to let you read it, but she sent us notebooks of how to do things with our finances and budgeting and stuff like that. And I am finally got the time right now to get into this and dive into it and read everything that she's talking about, learning how to get out of debt. And she sent us a lot of self-help like printouts and a couple books actually. So I have time to deep dive into this. And again, I don't want to, but she sent a lot of information that was going to take me a long time. So this is what I am really wanting to get into right now. Hi. Wiping your face?
Yeah.
Okay. Just really helpful, really helpful information about getting out of debt and budgeting for everything. So I'm going to go deep dive into it right now. Thank you for getting this pencil sharpener. Also, she sent not just a briefcase, but it also has like papers in it for budgeting with columns and stuff like that. And I think that is going to be super helpful for us. Just to keep track of stuff. I know everything's digital now, but for me to write something down and actually see it in front of my face and not have it on the computer somewhere where I can have to remember my password and stuff, this is a lot easier for me to do. Okay, I have all of our paperwork here. Dun, dun, dun. So I'm going to organize all of it now. She also sent this as a bill organizer, Busy Family Bill Organizer. And what it is basically folders. So what I'm going to do is keep receipts and payments and canceled checks and whatnot in these folders. So I thought that was really cool. This was my checklist for when we moved from military housing into our really nice apartment, and it was stuff that I had to do because I packed alone because Hadar worked all the time, so I had to do everything, literally everything alone every time we moved. And these are things that I wanted to buy and get for the house. You can see we never did get a grill, never did get a microwave. We did eventually buy a brand new fridge. It was in that house that we bought it, and the oven we got. All the other stuff we got used online. So this is another checklist of things that I had to do when we were moving. And here's a list of the things that we had to clean before we gave away, and stuff to throw away, things to sell. So we sold all of our stuff. And Hadar's dad and stepmom, they sold a lot of our stuff for us too. And here's a list of things that I wanted to take with me to America. So the kids are doing this and I am completed. I have all of my paperwork in this container here. Hi, billfold.
I found this.
Not billfold, briefcase.
I found this.
This is from Grandma, and her name or his name, whatever you decide,
Is sheepy or baby sheep? Cause
I believe it's either a sheep or a llama.
It's a llama. What is sheep?
Okay, whatever.
She told me it was a cat.
It's a cat, and its name is Daffodil.
Daffodil?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
It's time to cut this paper into half.
Go ahead.
Into glass.
Are you going to use that hand to cut?
Hey,
Well,
that's
my
folder.
mother is left-handed, but she cuts with her right hand.
Oh, no. You're not allowed to say my teacher's name.
Yeah, well, this is all of your schoolwork that I'm going to be putting together.
From kindergarten.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that cute? Look at this nose, though. It's glittery.
Guys, this is a little tiny of Grass.
Yes, we're making grass. You're doing a good job. That's how you make grass. Thank you.
Hey! All of the pink. Hey, one time Abigail threw a block at me and I was like, when I was 3. Wow. No, not when I was 3, because it was 4 years ago and she's 3.
That's right.
This really got stuck on my feet.
It got stuck on your feet, yeah. You're acting like a kitty cat with something on your back.
Oh, let's try it to me. Let's try it with me. Let's try it with me now. Yeah, it's so funny.
Oh, it doesn't take much. A sticky note. Sticky note.
Stupid note. Get it off of me. Listen to you. You don't take that note. Why did you be scouting, cat?
You're cutting it in strips for grass? Now I'm just randomly organizing things. I'm going to organize my earrings now and put them into ice cube trays and put them in the drawer so I can keep them together, because right now they're just everywhere in my drawer. And this is also where I keep my B12 shots that I like put up. So here's the needles and here's the vitamin B12. So, and I keep my strips here because I do use this a lot. So all of my earrings just end up here at the end of the night because it's by my desk and this is where I work. So I'm going to put them into here and it'll be so much easier. Aren't you glad to see me? I think that's all of our food storage in the fridge, and that's it. My eyes are burning because that's a really strong onion. Have you ever eaten a frozen marshmallow? They're actually pretty good. Thumper cat.